3 months ago, a video was uploaded to my channel called the 1000 Hour Video. The 1000 Hour Video is a collection of every single long video that I've watched over the past months condensed into a singular video. But if you look closely, it isn't actually 1000 hours long, but 10 hours long. This is because it is sped up by 1000 times in order for it to not exceed YouTube's 12-hour limit. And if you ask me,
can you give me the full 1000 hour long video?
I would most likely say no, since it will probably take up my 60 available GB storage and it doesn't feel okay to re-upload someone's content entirely. I'm assuming you haven't seen long video Roulette by Slash, so here's how it works. There is a wheel that contains long videos. Whatever it lands on, I have to watch that. Wildcards allow me to watch any long video from the wheel. And every day I have to spin that wheel and watch what it gives me. Sometimes. Why I said that is because sometimes I tend to not follow the wheel and spin again or watch some videos from a playlist I made that contain a ton of long videos I found on YouTube. Anyways, to avoid situations like having to stare at a DVD logo for 10 hours, there will be two different categories, one for watching and one for listening. Watching requires you to look at the video, while listening only requires to listen without having to look at the video. If a video changes a lot, it counts as watching, and if it's a static image, a looping video, or has nothing interesting going on in the video, it counts as listening. Before I get into things, here are some rules. Long videos should be at least 15 minutes long, all videos should be on YouTube, no watching 2 or more videos at the same time, and at least one person must be watching or listening to the video. I have to change some stuff around here. For example, the one person must be present rule. This is because the original rule, at least 2 people must watch or listen in order for it to count as watching, and I didn't really find someone that was committed. I'm only going to cover the first 1000 hours of my journey, because if I cover the rest, it would take longer than I wanted to, and I really want to release this video as soon as I can. I made this video just for fun, so don't expect anything well polished. I think that's everything to say. Enjoy the video. MINDWAVE is a warrior-esque game made by Holy Hammer. In the game, you can choose to play as Pandora, the main character, or Starlight, a side character. Just like any other game with a leaderboard, there will be someone who give it the all. I remember watching this and became inspired by Slash 1000 hour long video because I was bored out of my mind during my visit to the hospital. Even though it's not interesting, this is the first long video in the list, so it deserves a spot here. You're going to hear some videos having nothing to talk about, because what even is there to say about these videos? Whatever, next video. Long Video Roulette 1 and 2 are videos by Slash that documents the first and second 1000 hour of their journey respectively. When I first watched Long Video Roulette 2, I wasn't exactly expecting much and thought it was gonna be the same as Long Video Roulette 1, but oh man, I was not ready for the random guest appearances. I rewatched both of these videos 2 or 3 times already. It's another statement to say that both of them are great. Go ahead and watch both of them if you're interested. Good job Slash, you did great. Doom is a first-person shooter where you gun down monsters in hell itself. Just like every single video game ever, there's mods for it. There are many notable Doom mods out there. Some examples are Blade of Agony, Eternity 2, and Total Chaos. But there is a mod that some people consider it to be a masterpiece. Introducing MyHouse.WAD. MyHouse.WAD is a mod where the creator recreates a house in tribute to a dead friend. At some point the house begins to warp space itself and reveals its true self. I won't spoil it too much, it's up to you to see it for yourself. Fun fact about this video that is not related to this video. This is the first time I start writing down the dates I began watching and finishing watching into the list. Now that I think about it, Joshua written down dates beforehand. I'm sure most of you has heard of Five Nights at Freddy's, a survival horror game where you fend off animatronics. In most of the night, there is a custom night where you can set how aggressive an animatronic can be. And if you set everyone to the maximum possible aggression, you get what's called a max mode. Ever since Markiplier beat 420 in the original game, people have become obsessed with pushing the limits of FNAF games. They even go out of their way to make fan games for the sake of being hard. Hopeless Pursuit is the former top 1 max mode in max mode list, with it being overthrown by Ultimatum. It's max mode in a mod of an existing FNAF game which is called the Ultimate Custom Night. This video managed to make me become interested in max mode. Hell, it made me make my own FNAF fan game, though a very scuffed one. Isaac Tovar Dance features Isaac from The Binding of Isaac dancing specialist from Persona 4 and is probably the first 10-hour type long videos of the bunch. Well, technically it's 12 hours, but you get what I mean. There's nothing to say here except me being a huge fan of Binding of Isaac. I Wanna Be the Guy, the greatest shitpost ever made, is a nearly 2-hour long essay about I wanna be the guy in the fan games like I Wanna Be the Bashi and I Want a Bigger Penis. Yes, that's a real fan game, don't ask me. No, I'm no stranger to I Wanna Be the Guy. I've beaten the original and a bunch of their fan games. The video is high quality, that's all I have to say. Ever want to be fit and healthy? The crew can help you with that. EverymanHYBRID is ARG that features creepypasta characters like Cinnamon, Rake, and the main antagonist, Habit. I can't really make a short summary for this, but if you want one, you can watch Fish Sticks on Stick story summary and review of EverymanHYBRID or my In a Nutshell video. And if you want a full story, go watch Nightmind's EverymanHYBRID 6-part series. If you were to ask me, what is your favorite video game commentaries to watch, that would be indie games like Alcor, Lingo, Baltro, or in this case, American Arcadia. Though I'm not sure if American Arcadia is an indie game or not. American Arcadia follows a man named Trevor Hills who found out his entire life was a lie and was broadcast live into a reality show. RT Games, the person who does the commentating, did a pretty okay job adding on to the gameplay, though I wish he talked a little bit more, but that's fine I guess. Most of these videos you see here are not chosen from the wheel, but rather chosen by me from the long video playlist. And they are not that interesting, just music playlists. I don't really understand why I began watching short long videos. Maybe because I'm bored or something. Now I'm not a big Caretaker fan, but I really need to mention this. Milwaukee Protocol is a 4-part album with each phase representing phases of rabies. The music is, to some degree, comforting, well except for some. You understand what I'm trying to say here? This album is one of my favorite Caretaker projects, and that's saying a lot since I already listened to most of the popular Caretakers projects like The Darkness, Everywhere in the Beginning of Nowhere, and Everywhere But the Center of Your Mind. When I was a child, I used to play Girl Games by iMaze on some Flash website on my shoddy laptop. I have this certain charm to them I cannot explain. It makes me feel nostalgic when I watch them. The premise of the series is quite simple. You're given a set of items. Your goal is to max out all the items in a certain sequence. I really want to talk more about this, but there's nothing for me to say about this. No, really, I run out of words to say about it. If you play or watch Minecraft, which I'm sure everyone with an internet connection does, you might have heard about 2B2T, the oldest anarchy server on Minecraft. Apparently there's more to 2B2T that isn't griefing and exploiting. It's more griefing and exploiting, what do you expect? But seriously, the story of 2B2T is quite interesting. The production quality is absolutely astonishing, to be honest here. Go watch some non-long videos about 2B2T, they're bound to catch your interest. Imagine playing Super Mario 64, just minding your own business, when all of a sudden you bonk on an invisible wall. It looks like nothing is there, but for some reason the game thinks you hit a wall. If you experience something like this and don't know how this occurs, no need to worry, Panacoic 2012 has got you covered. He covers all the invisible walls in the games and gives an in-depth explanation as to why they appear and where they appear. I applaud the sheer quality of this video. If you're an XM64 fanatic or a person who dabbles in computer stuff, this video is for you. I love this music to bits. Stickerbush Symphony is a piece of music that is played in Bramble Bass and Donkey Kong Country 2. You probably have listened to it when you stumble upon the internet checkpoint. If you don't know what an internet checkpoint is, it's basically a video where you comment on what's currently happening in your life. It's like a diary. I never really played any Donkey Kong games since I'm a 2010 Malaysian kid who never had a console. And before you ask, yes, I know emulators exist, but goddamn, this song is beautiful. I'll listen to this again and again and again. On June 27, 2019, Gears by Termite King 9 was created. The game is a collection of games he made ranging from a Silent Hill-like game to Cartwright into the creator himself. Overall, they're surreal games. There's nothing bad about surreal games. In fact, I'm quite obsessed with the genre. I even made a Roblox game that's centered around traveling worlds. That's how obsessed I am. Microsoft Word tutorial, also known as the world's most boring video, is the guide to using Microsoft Word with Randy Smith doing the teaching. This video is okay. I get why people find it the most boring video ever since it goes over basic things and or things that people already knew how to do. But they do cover some things that I myself don't know how to do, like removing the page count. OneyPlays dance 10 hours is exactly what it sounds like. An animation by 3 lame studios of Oney and his friends dancing to Remy Boy's Jersey Club by Hydro Boy looped for 10 hours. I tend to reference this all the time when a game has an emote of this. I was quite surprised when there was a 10-hour loop of it. But hey, it's 10 hours movie, what do you expect? They produce literally anything popular into a 10-hour loop. Like, what even is a screaming chicken on tree 10 hours? Though I'm not quite a fan of modern 10-hour movies since they started using AI for their thumbnails. STARISM Season 1 to 3 is a compilation of every single video STARISM has posted from March 2023 to January 2025, totaling over 17 hours worth of content. I enjoy STARISM content as a whole since he's the only person who covers all the Roblox events beginning from 2024. And before you tell me, yes, I know Fyodoric is this. As of writing this, I'm waiting for Season 4 to end. I'm estimating it to be 13 hours long. Alright, this video is not going to be short because I couldn't think of a word that I want to say. Here we go. Animation vs Minecraft is a series made by Alan Becker that features stick figures made in Minecraft. I'm not the type of guy who enjoys watching fight scenes, but I'll make an exception to this one. Extremely cool fight scenes and great storytelling. I rest my case. We shot 24 hours is the longest video I consumed in the first journey, spanning over 24 hours, obviously. This video has taken me at least 35 days to entirely listen to it. Again, nothing to talk about here, just a 24-hour loop of reshot. Geometry Dash is a rhythm game where you click to the beat. It has gotten some knockoffs and is successful and requires you to pay to play it. D.D. Cullen, the person who documents this, does a deep dive into one of the ripoff, and eventually falling into a rabbit hole. Minecraft Story Mode is a Minecraft Telltale game made by Telltale Games. Yes, very creative name. This is the second longest video that I have consumed in the first journey, with reshot 24 hours used to being first. There's a big difference between this and reshot 24 hours, one being an entire playthrough of a game and one being a piece of music loop for an entire day. I'm a bit sad that it ended season 2, but it still deserved to end it there. The entirety of Breaking Bad retold as a VR game, as the title suggests, is a retelling of the popular show Breaking Bad in VR. You might see clips on like a cover of Breaking Bad getting yelled at by Walter White.
In my house, don't turn around!
Alright, man, I believe anything you say implicitly, and I have no problem.
Get the fuck out of here!
Never watched a single Breaking Bad episode in my life, but I feel like it's very accurate. You got that? Inanimate Insanity is an object show made by Animation Epic, inspired by Jack and Jeffrey Battle for Dream Island. I don't really like the first season since it was released in 2012 and standards were low at the time, but the second season is great plot-wise. To be honest here, the series is better off ending at the season 2. By the time you're watching this, I have finished watching the entirety of season 3. I have yet to watch season 4. I don't think this series should even have a season 4. It felt like it's overstaying their welcome. Who knows, maybe it could be good. If you haven't been around 2017 and was in the creepypasta circle, you might have heard of Petscop. Some say it's about merging universe and how Paul is cared in another universe. But what if it's something else? What if, hear me out, Paul is cared who transitioned? This video is one of the best videos I've watched since I'm a huge sucker for surreal horror. It's not really the best long video right now since I watched something that overthrows this video, but I won't be covering that since, like I said, I'm only going to cover the first 1000 hours of my journey. Please, if you can, give Aiden, the creator of this video, some attention they deserve. If you watched the entire 1000 hour video, you might have seen iSleeve Pre's 25 video. Each of us might explore an entirely different concept. It's a video where iSleeve plays 5 different lingo maps where, as you guessed it, have the unique mechanics. The reason why this random video is here is because it's meant to be filler. The long video playlist I made really came in handy because if I didn't have that, I would spend ages trying to find the one perfect video. I'm glad that the last long video is a video from one of my favorite channels. It felt like a treat. Baja Blast is a compilation of 1 second of every single long video that I have watched, ranging from random moments to funny bits and whatnot. It is slowed down to 0.01 times speed so that when you watch it on the 1000 hour video, it will play all the clips at the normal speed. This is a true last video, with the next video being the 1000 hour long video. And it comes full circle. However, I have some critiques about this video. You know, I really should have mentioned them in the first place. Most of his videos are very low quality so that it will be able to fit into my storage. Second, the audio is not synced up to the video. For some reason in CapCut, the software I used to edit the 1000 hour video, the video itself would be sped up by 1000 times, but the audio would only be sped up by 10 times. And it really shows itself when you saw basically anything. Third one is that the video has its weird pitch. I tried to fix it but ultimately failed since you can't turn off pitch correction when something is sped up above 5 times. Lastly, you can't tell how long the video is. That's because I was too lazy to add them in, so the only way you know how long a video is by looking at the title of the video. And that's assuming the video mentions how long the video is. Wait, I have to say some stuff. Someday, I'll stop. There'll be a point where I'll stop watching long videos. It's not like I will keep watching until I'm old. No, don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching long videos. It just sounds very daunting to do again and again. I have a life outside this hobby of mine. I have tons of projects I want to do. I'm not planning to stop now, but don't expect something like the 4th or 5th 1000 hour long video. Wow, confirming this early? Here's some questions that most of you will likely ask. Will there be a second retrospective? I'm unsure about that because this video took me 2 months to make, and I have to redo this entire video because I wasn't satisfied with the result of the first one. But I will consider when the second 1000 hour journey is finished. Another question, can I have more info about the long videos you have watched? Yes, you can. There's a link to the document that has all the details about them. It includes the name of the long video, length of the long video, the beginning and ending date of the long video, name of the creator's long video, and rating of the long video. Though there are some videos that don't have beginning and ending dates because I forgot to list them and it was too late. Also, if you want to, join the long video community Discord server located in the description. It's a bit empty as we're writing this. You can make it less lonely. Anyways, before I go, I have to credit some people. Credits Slash and his friends for introducing me to the watching long video. Credits to my friends for being here with me. Long live long videos. And good night.